This song's really good. I like this video game. Who do I got in the chat? Probably not a lot of people. Some people, maybe. I don't know. I'm just gonna play. Okay. Apparently I'm 30 hours into this game already. Hello, Captain Booker. So I wanted to play this game yesterday, but I had to stream it to, like, stream progress. So instead, I went through the underground channel and got all of the clear times and Spheda goals in the underground channel. And then I went to Rainbow Butterfly Wood. And I got all the Spheda fish goals and fastest time clears. Oh, I've killed 291 monsters in the first level of this before. Including the kill enemies with only items. That sucked. I did all that. And now we're in Palm Brinks. Lamastisaw. Yeah, it's kind of late. I felt like playing this video game. Oh, one important thing I should probably do right away. I caught out a fish. One of these gobblers is like a meter long, so I kept it. I got a lot of treasures from doing Spheda and just opening treasure chests. Including some resurrection powder and instant level up powder. And it's time to grow my armlet into a Pockle. It looks really ugly. But it's made to honor the forest dwarves. So it has wealth, poison, steel, durable, dark, and ability points up. Well, look at it, Shabadoo, it honors dwarves. And now I don't know which one I want to go to next, so I'm just not going to choose right now. I think we want this one? Nice, look at our chill. Nice. I got samurai arms for Steve. What else was I going to do? I have a lot of synthesis points on my wrench somehow. Yes, we want Stinger Wrench to have something. So I'm gonna look at. What do I need to level up Stinger Wrench? I have a chart. I need lightning and beast and scale. And I guess this tells me all of that. So we're going to go to one of these specially prepared bone rapiers. Which one? They're the same, so it doesn't matter. Should work on the scale, I think, first. So I could put time onto it and money. What does you not have? Yeah, could put time and money onto this. So we're going to take this bone rapier and we're going to spectrumize the time coin. Put that on there. Yeah, pulls a bone sword out of the oven. And spectrumize a wealth coin. The wealth coin basically doesn't matter, but I don't hate it. Incidentally, getting more money means I don't have to make as many turkeys. And then we go to Scale, which I believe we have a lot of Sea Dragon crystals. Hi, Burned-Head, and there's also YNRN in the chat, everybody. I got lots of things. Okay. So we're going to put a bunch of Sea Dragon crystals into this Bone Rapier. I believe the maximum it has is 45 in any stat, so we will Spectrumize it. And then the wrench will eat it. And now look how many abilities our wrench has. It has money, poison, stop, steal, durable, heal, and ability points up. That's a lot. But we didn't make that much progress towards our level up. Yeah, it's a multi-tool. If the question shooter, we won't be able to raise the question, build up the question shooter for like 2 chapters. Low comment code and gens. But we want to take our Bandit Brassard here. Our Bandit Brazier. And we need lightning. We need exorcism, and we need scale on our lightning, exorcism, and scale. But we're definitely going to put the wealth coin into it. Let's just go ahead and split this one. Like, we'll do 7 lightning, 7 exorcism, I should also put that dark coin into it, and that'll fill up my last point. Bandit Brazier is a nice one to use because it just gets steel onto your swords. The question shooter will become the answer gun. Okay. And then you go into here. You get lots of stats. So now we have poison and steel and dark, and I think I want to put durable on there. I should have done that through the Bone Rapier, but whatever. We're not going to be able to build up the question shooter for a while, so it's going to get a lot of ability points. Because we have to defeat a heat wolf and a heat fairy and a rifle wolf, which we won't actually see for some time. So the Stinger Wrench and Question Shooter are pretty blinged out. What about the Antique Sword and Puckle Coal? Well, I have to make a decision with Antique Sword. The Rifle Fairy. If I go up, I'm going to hit a dead end. This next sword will... Oh, my external became unplugged. I'm just going to unplug it so it won't do that. If I go up, it'll hit the 7-branch sword, and the 7-branch sword doesn't evolve into anything. But the 7-branch sword is pretty powerful, and a decent weapon to then dump into another sword. if I go down, it'll keep going, and I can eventually build it up into a goofy but very powerful looking sword. Much like the Chapter 2 Georama had a weapon for Max, if you fully complete the Chapter 3 Georama, you get a weapon for Monica, and it's a sword. So, making a sword that will eventually go into the new sword is not a bad idea. Or we could keep going. I will mention that there's also going to be an event that happens much later that obviates this choice, so it's not that important. What do you guys think? Should I go for... I guess I can say the names of the sword. This will be the 7-branch sword, and this will be the Halloween blade. Goofy sword. I guess that'll be the Halloween blade. Spooky blade. Okay. Skull. Everybody wants the Halloweens. Ah, the game crashed. I know why. It's because I'm dumb. I know what I did. My external had the ISO I was using on it, even though I have that ISO in on my regular disk drive. So, no, this is good. This will mean that I will get to save 1 point by putting the durable coin in the bone rapier. Also, the game was very loud when it relaunched. So I'm going to take a leaf out of Final Fantasy XII's book from Jinza Stream and do this in speed up mode. So you want to take you, put in the sword gets time and wealth. And then 14 of these. Yeah, the music is still pretty good. And that goes into you, I believe. And then you get the coin. And the darkness. And then lightning, exorcism, and scale, I believe, was what I needed. Yes. And I don't need wealth because it's going to get wealth on its own. Alright, with the power of speed up and not having to he and haw over everything. Yeah, definitely don't want to put this into classic gun. I forgot to put wealth in. We're right back where we started! I forgot to put wealth into it! So I have to waste the extra point anyways. No, that's so that it's canon. You have to have this be canon. Honor the dwarves. It would not honor the dwarves if I did that. So if I want to make you into Halloween Blade, we need Lightning, Smash, Beast, Exorcism, and Scale. And Lightning. Let's start with getting... Let's start with Lightning. The Bone Rapiers aren't super great for this particular thing because they have a lot of chill on them that I don't otherwise need, but that's fine. And then... I'll just throw a Scale into there. Now there's the Furbits, I believe, are dwarves. We're going to learn about Furbits here in a second. Yes! So we still need all of this. Man, we're going to need a lot to level up into the Antique Sword. Good thing our swords are already very powerful. I want my key items on top. I wish that this was the default, but it's not. Yeah. Let's also work on our... let's do our Ride Pod later. I'll work on Ride Pod here in a while. So we're going to learn about Furbits. There's a Furbit over here that I'm going to recruit just for fun. This Joker right here. I only listen to people that I respect. Okay, so we're going to need fishing. I don't know what catches a Nonky, so I'm going to guess Baton. Now, dwarves, you can't actually fish in front of the boat. You have to... If you do this, you can, though. You can't fish over the boat. That would be illegal. So we're doing fishing. You can see the sun reflected in the water. Fishing. Got some monument over there. You can see the church steeples off in the distance. For some reason, the wall around the city has a hedge growing over it. The top of it. I can tell this is not a 60 centimeter Nonky, so I'm just going to break the line. Sometimes when you break the line you get your bait back, and sometimes you don't. I don't know what determines it. I think it's random. Can't open the menu while you're in fishing mode. So I've leveled up my fishing rod a lot because I did everything a lot when I was playing this on my own because I wanted to play it. There's a way of power leveling your fishing rod. I can also tell this is not a 60 centimeter Nonky. Oh, but I didn't get my bait back this time. Let's look at our fishing. Yep. We're up at 20 luck and 15 resilience and 5 strength. I think these all started at 5. Let's try a Minin. I love those old movies, Little Banana Men. We're about halfway to 2/3 done with Balance Valley. If I just went and did it, I would probably finish it tonight. I'll go ahead and catch this. I don't know what it is. It's nothing special, though. I don't know what bait catches a Nonky. I'm basically killing time until night. Ugh! Ugh, no! Look at it! It's so gross. I hate it. Let's try this. We'll try a prickly. Let that fish alone. This could be promising. So you move the left stick in the same direction as the arrow when the fish moves to reduce stress on the line. Press X to reel in. You can pull back on the left stick to decrease the length but also increase the stress on the line. There's no time limit, so if you're just patient, you can very slowly reel things in like this. Okay. So we needed a 60 centimeter Nonky and we caught a 70 centimeter one. Except -1 for extra flavor. I'm going to catch one more fish because my controller won't stop vibrating, and if I get a fish bite, then it'll stop. Plus I wanted to kill time until night anyways. There's 2 things we need at night. 2 pictures. Okay. I just wanted to get the bite and then leave. So we caught our 69 nice Nonky, and you kill with fire, then throw away. That's what we call the ultimate disgrace. The boat. Noodles. Men don't need to be told twice. VGA advisor. Fabio. So Fabio likes this now because he's a fish boy. What time is it? I need nighttime though. I need it to be nighttime and I need to be here. I could make the time go slightly faster by fishing and looking at the... Oh, I could do this. There we go. Reduce the things that are loading. Song of Double Time, yeah. I need the moon. Stare at the sun. That would also help. This is a nice color. That's a nice color, isn't it? Dressy accessory. I'm thinking about dressy accessory again. Where's the moon? I need the moon. There it is. So we're going to need a picture of the moon. But also, there's something out here. I think you take a picture of it here. Let's delete all useless photos. And I have these pictures of... I'll delete this one. We got Baron hanging on and Night Stalker. Let's look at our scoop memo. We have our inside scoop memo. I've been doing these. The one I'm looking for is... There's a white haze around the park somewhere. Maybe it's just not late enough. Ah, will there be a moon where we're going? I know humans tell lies. Roofy! Oh! Nope. What's this? Game? Indeed. I suddenly don't feel like fishing or taking pictures of the moon at this exact moment. So let's go into the dungeon. The only thing that I really need to do is evolve Pokécoal. Okay. Now we can go play a video game. Oh, we're in Yordas Valley now. Okay, we're actually getting into some plot. We do not get more Nightcore Palm Brinks theme. I think if the game crashes again, I'm just going to watch Paul Blart Mall Cop 2 again in penance.
Wow, what a huge tree!
It's the Yorda tree. It's holy. They say it's been here for thousands of years. First time I've ever seen it, though. Wow, I didn't think it would be this big.
Chiefo, I can watch Paul Blart Mall Cop if I want to. I do not want to. Giant Yorda tree. I have to watch... Wait, can I fish here? Nope. Oh, you can see how I was power leveling my rod. I was using more poison apple strats. If you got Blart in your... Oh, we gotta go rest by the tree. If you want to blame me for your Blart, take your Blart and shove it up your ass. That's right, shove it up your ugly ass. So what's everybody's least favorite psychic type Pokemon from Generation 1?
Win.
It's either Jinx, might be Mr. Mime. There's not actually that many. Abra,
Why do you want to be a sage?
Rosemary, and Thyme.
That's a good question. Maybe because everyone respects them, treats them like royalty.
This motherfucker wears a scarf like a belt.
Hey, that's not right. Don't you mean something like, so I can save the world?
That works too. To tell the truth, I want to be the kind of person who can put everyone else at ease. Everyone can count on a sage. With a dependable person nearby, danger is always far away.
Yeah, Psyduck sadly is not psychic type, and also is one of the better Pokemon from Generation 1.
Someone to count on.
Noper Q!
Yeah, I do.
Mew? Mew's a pretty good vote for least favorite psychic type.
My hometown was an easy target for the thieves that came from the desert. Everyone was constantly on edge, never knowing when they would strike.
Oh no, the goblins!
As a child, I often wondered, isn't there someone strong out there who can take care of these thugs? What about the sages I read about in fairy tales? Where are they?
Why can't these librarians come beat up these goblins?
It was when the thieves were plundering the village one day. A single robed man showed up out of nowhere. He used mysterious magic to defeat the raiders one by one and defend the village.
How did you know he was single? Maybe he just doesn't like wearing his wedding ring.
I thought this must be who I've been waiting for. So I asked him, "Are you a sage?" I said. He replied, "Me? I'm no sage. I could never come close." A sage is a person who can defend others just by being there, he said. Just by being there. Is that even possible?
Okay, we do know from Pockle Cole that those are
That's what I wanna
dwarves.
do, if I can. So that sage was my role model.
Sages are great people, aren't they?
So, if you can use a lot of magic, then you can be a sage?
I wonder. Even I don't know that.
Sage. Up, I cut that off slightly too early. Hi, everybody!
It's a memo eater, so that's it, huh?
Rams Memo Eater!
Memo eater?
That's right. It gets into people's heads and eats up their memories.
Wizards is nuclear deterrence. That was basically from Ralph Bakshi's movie Wizards. Okay, let's kill the meme eater. God damn it, TK posted that in the chat the moment I I said it.
You ready, Max? Let's get it!
All right, let's go.
That's a weird cutscene to have there. They should have just gone. Shit. So obviously, the Phantom Memo Eater is a missable scoop. I feel like your fat body wants my sword. Okay, I think we're over leveled for this world. Oh no, we hit each other with our jump attacks. Oh, that wasn't the block button, that was the first person button. You must die!
I remembered everything. All of it. It was under this tree that my master told me his dreams of being a sage.
So, the Lynn losing her memory subplot didn't last very long, did it?
The lighthouse. Save Master Crest. Right, the lighthouse. That's where you and Crest were attacked.
So if we go there, we can save Crest.
right. Let's go. Ugh.
There's a flickering white thing on the right. There it goes. It's gone. Oh, that was fun. My power-leveled sword kind of chopped through its guts with ease. That's fine. And obviously we're going to leave. This heals Monica. I hate tapirs. I don't know. I don't care if they're rascals or not. They're gross. Using only items, huh? Baby tapirs are really cute, but adult tapirs are extremely gross. So here's what I'm going to try to do. Do I have enough bombs? Did I remember to buy bomb fixings? No. So we're not doing the items only. But we might get a scoop. We want to watch this Priest of Rama. This little bird man. He has an idle animation we want to see. Do the thing! No, don't fight me. Do the thing! A lot of scoops from monsters end up like this. Where you're just, waiting for them to do an idle animation. There we go. Away with ye! Sometimes they do it during battles only, and then sometimes they do it out of battles only. Chop him! Yeah, he uses his giant floating hands to give himself a massage. Poison. Mathman is Mothman's brother who went to college. I thought that was the Jersey Devil, who went to college off a backgammon scholarship. Logs. Let's try out our new Ride Pod ability. So our Ride Pod has samurai swords now. Oh, they seem pretty good.
Not doing too bad.
Chops that guy up. Time for chopping.
I'm gonna get you guys.
Man, samurai sword is really powerful. I mean, I just invented it. You can't even level up.
Lost your rights.
You can't power level the Ride Pod. This is just an item I invented.
I'm gonna get you guys.
That's I'm sad that the clown isn't going to last for much longer. One of the things we're going to invent soon is a new body. Oh shit, you got me. So I'm kind of prioritizing killing things with the armband because Lynn will eventually leave our party, and she is the NPC that gives you bonus armband stuff. Even if using the armband is literally killing me. It's nice rain. I like this rain sound combined with this song. It's very chill. I will use magic until I die. That is the way of the wizard. It's my magic crystal. I might eat some bread. That is also the way of the wizard. I wonder how much our armband does to this guy. Okay, so Monica can murder robots with her armband. Bread. Ooh, a gooey stone. We haven't done one of those in a while. So mimics resist sword because they're due to being made of box. You wouldn't chop a box up with a sword. I love the mimic when it's picked up. Gooey stone. I'm gonna throw a rock at the next guy I see. Priest of Rama. I'm gonna rock your world with a rock. Look how he gets picked up. Gonna have to repair my armband. Okay, I was checking to see if it had the durable on it or not. Egg! One monster left. You can skip this cutscene. Move Monica to the sphere? No! I want this treasure chest and experience. I would have missed out on that sturdy cloth. Okay, so this looks like it's going to be an easy hole of Spheda. Or at least not an awful hole of Spheda. We even have a reasonable amount of shots. I don't entirely understand what makes the game choose how many shots you get for Spheda. I think it's purely distance. Speaking of, I'm going to try something stupid. And by that I mean I'm going to make a saving state. You're going to see me do this sometimes. We have 170 meters to go and our power shot is 160 meters. So if I do a perfect power shot, it should go right in the hole, right? Not like that, though. Okay. I didn't think that would work, which is why I did this. I don't want to cheat that much. Right, I can't actually go left more, so I have to go this way. Which really means I just want to lob it. Something like this? How many meters is that? So if this is 137 meters, that's the hypotenuse. I'm just going to lob it about 90 and set it to backspin so it hopefully lands in place and hit it about here. I don't think that was far enough. Oh, it's going to hit the river. Oh. No! Too much backspin! I'm so ashamed. I'm so mad right now. So now I have to do this in 2 shots, which means I actually need some top spin on this. I like this golf, Kalen. It's just the 3rd hardest maps for golf. Fuck it, we're going in. I can do this now. Actually, I can't do this now. They said they added a delete message button. Ah! Golf good! I just played the forest map, which has great golf. Just for that, I'm going to do some fishing. I think I use a carrot on this floor, I can get a special fish. I think so. Yeah, I think I can catch a special fish here using carrot. So this is what you've earned, Goober. Is challenge fishing. I even like sewer golf and lava golf. We got a live one, boys and girls and other peoples. It's actually a pretty big fish. I also like ocean golf a lot. I think ocean golf is secretly one of the better golfs. Forest golf is just the easy golf. We caught a horse fish with a carrot. That's just a horse. Can I exchange Phipps? I can't. I want to catch another horse. What's the galt? What's the fish? 62 centimeters. Yeah, I do mean when you're fishing inside a cave with ankle depth water. Yes, I love that. Kalen, I need to catch a fish of 62 centimeters or longer. And I'm betting on a horse. Always bet on horse. I wish my horse fish is long. This one's acting like it's going to be pretty feisty. It's making my meter increase at great rates. There's no innuendo. As soon as I start catching horses, then my stream count seems to be going up. Fans agree. You catch a horse out of a river, you're having fun. You can actually see the carrot on the end of the hook, and there's no fish attached to it. Oh man! Big horse! That's a big old horse! So the reason I didn't mind losing its feet there is because I have to replay this level anyways in order to kill all the monsters quick enough, and also big horse. And also to, actually one thing I'm going to do. I'm going to save this horse, the lesser horse. I'm going to go in my aquarium. I have a lot of these guys. View fish parameters. I bred a fish for speeding. You're not that impressive. So we're going to move Nyler to the breeding tank, and we're going to move this Mardangarian to the breeding tank, and we're going to watch some fish have sex. They rub into each other, and one of them pushes the other one. And then a glowing pink light with hearts happens. And we got a Bobo! This is the battle tank. I want to look at rug tank. Let me look at my stats for these fish. We got speed fish, which has 11, 16, 13, 10, 12. We have Bobo. Bobo looks like a worse fish in most regards. But I could maybe breed them together to make a better fish. I don't know. All I really wanted to do was to make space, so that I could put the smaller of the horse fish into the aquarium. Because these horses have got to be good racers, right? Middling. They have good boost. Yeah, any fish that you've caught, you don't know the weight of. But any fish that you've bred, you know the weight of. Anyways. Away we go. Where's my giant meat? I know where I left it, but I want to show it to everybody. There it is. See, now I'm going to get banned for Twitch for making some under-the-table jokes. Okay. So this is going to be a wrench level. We're going to wrench out a metal by beating everything to death here with our wrench. Nature's Threat Floor Episode. Here's Ivanov. Ivanov has a scoop. I hate Ivanov. And now he's dead. This is why I hate Ivanov. Because he's just a rock that rolls at you. He kind of looks like Geodude though, so I don't know if I should hate him or not. Yeah, if Geodude and Pac-Man had a baby, it would be Ivanov. And the name kind of reminds me of Karnov, which was a different bad platformer. So the short combo is better for Ivanov, I think. When you're close to him, he'll do the chomp attack instead of the run attack. It's a very simple level. Here's Golem. Golem also has a scoop. It's hooray for Rockman. He raises his arms. A lot of these monster scoops involve me getting hit by an attack while taking a picture of it. I hope that our friend Johnny Quizboy doesn't have it out for us, and this is how he's trying to get us killed. Because the future needs Johnny Quizboy. Yeah. I don't actually know. Was Karnov a good platformer? I remember it not being. Again, here's another scoop. It's for Dragon. He made me thirsty. Okay, be careful with the dragons. Do I have any mighty healings? No. Okay, I got Burning Dragon Fire. Okay, so dragons are really hard enemies. It's ironically good? Okay. I'm gonna go see if the healing fountain has restored itself yet. So the fire gave us the thirst status effect. And when you're thirsty, your mouth is dry, so you can't swallow. So you have to drink water first. I wonder if they knew what they were doing when they said that the big muscular dragon man with a well-developed physique His hotness makes you thirsty. Ah, get it? Did they predict that? I wish I had predicted that. Kick that guy to death. I'll steal your cheese and then kick you in the groin. That's my kicking boots. Yeah, in Dark Cloud 1, you just have a water meter. Oh god, more dragons. The golem isn't that bad, but the dragon. Yeah, I should, Stop is the kind of status effect that's really nasty when monsters have it. But kind of incidental when you have it. Usually when you get to the stop proc on a monster, they die shortly after anyways. So kill this guy first. Because he can cast a healing spell. Oh man, they keep... So 2 hits and then block is probably how you're supposed to do that. We got an escape powder. That's a rare item. And we got the giant meat from the muscular dragon. So escape powder lets you leave a dungeon level without giving up your money. Because I believe when you run away from a dungeon level without killing all the monsters, it just takes all of your money. Oh, we got the shortest wipeout and we're going to play Svita. I don't know if the dragon's meat quenches my thirst. I'm not currently thirsty for the giant's dragon meat at the moment. Ooh, we got 2 shots to do this one? Man, I really don't know how I'm supposed to do this. If I had the best golf club, I could maybe do it. But at this point, oof. That's not enough. Okay, not even going to bother trying to finish this one. So if I had the Eagle Club, my gambit would have been to golf the ball all the way to the other half of the river, and then golf it all the way into the hole. But you know what it's time for? It's time for fishing. I don't want to use all of my carrots because those have another use. A very minor use, but a use nonetheless. So I'm going to not fish for horses. Golf good, Kalen. Golf good. You can feed a fish a carrot to change its sex for breeding purposes, like the egg charmer from Dragon Warrior Monsters, which I think I'm doing on Friday. This fish sucks. I'm not even going to bother. Actually, I want to try a carrot cake. Or potato cake. Man, I don't know what... I mean, if you're asking unless you're asking a rhetorical question, then what answer would you expect? Oh man, this fish completely sucks. Oh, get out of here. Destroyed. I was making a joke saying 0, but it came out weirdly. So it turned into a not joke from my weirdness. What JRPG has the worst fishing minigame? It's either got to be Final Fantasy 15, Persona 4, or Tales of Berseria. Nier isn't in a JRPG, no matter what Yoko Taro tries to tell you. These fish suck! I don't want them! This gummy wasn't terrible enough, so I'm going to feed this one to Monica. Yeah, Berzeria's was more like fishing slots. Persona 4's had secret rules that you would that the game tells you none of, and they're impossible to determine via observation. And then Final Fantasy 15 has a million mechanics and none of them matter. Except to reduce your resources. Oh my god, how do we have so many bad fish? Am I going to have to... Yes, Kaylin, there were rules to Persona 4 fishing. You could tell what fish you were going to catch based on the ripple patterns of the bobber. I'm just going to catch another horse. I'll get more carrots. Time to catch myself a horse. Going to get myself a horse. Going to get another horse. Want me another horse. Gonna get me a horse right now. Gonna put me a thing in my horse. Horse, 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 horse. There is a way of seeking out specific fish. You just have to save, and then go out on the nights that those fish can appear. And then, if you don't get them, you reset. And you just measured with the ripples. Yep. If you... I don't know how you were supposed to catch Legend without knowing the rules to Persona 4 fishing. Just extreme luck. Like just rolling enough dice. Going out fishing every night that you possibly can catch him. It's a big horse. And now my controller is stuck in Rumble, but I don't care at this exact moment because I'm just going to hit a monster and it'll make it stop. Ride pod. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. First, I need to repair the ride pod anyways. But I'm going to upload my GUI stones. I was hoping we would see this. I need a well. If you want to get water, you have to come over here. Okay. And now I want to make some things. My controller is still rumbling from catching that fish. I don't know if this is coming in on the mic. I'm kind of putting my fingernails against it. I think it's my controller has a small issue where sometimes it'll repeat the last rumble input it gets until it receives another one. Oh, but I clicked out of the game and it no longer happened. Okay. So, if I go to here and go to emulation, there should be a text document I made somewhere. Okay, what do I want to invent? Do I have... If I don't have warehouse, I can get warehouse. We want warehouse. Mailbox and trash can. I might not have gotten mailbox. No, I did.
Say cheese.
That's a bucket, by the way. Okay, and now we want wooden box. One wooden box. We want, Jurak. And giant Yorda tree, which for some reason is not a scoop.
Yeah, it works.
What else do I want? Yeah, it's not a bucket. It's a gas can. Just making myself some ride pod parts. We get fountain. And we get barrel. And that new thing we just got, which was well enough alone.
Yeah, it works!
Barrel cannons. Constructor and moon crystal. I don't think we have moon crystal yet, so we can't make that one yet. Oh, I know what we want though. So we go up to the top. We got cafe sign. We got... Gotta go down to L for Lao Chow's trademark. And then milk can. What do you think this one will be? Everybody post in the chat what they think cafe sign, Lao Chow trademark, and milk can will become.
Say cheese!
We invented the cheese. What else do we got? We've got... Oh, here's a good one. I already invented machine gun arm on Axel Dent, but if we combine chimney with milk can. Once upon a time I figured out most of these on my own. But one of the good things about playing an old favorite game is that you can just spoil yourself silly with the game facts.
Yeah, it works!
We have a robot with nipples on its exhaust ports. Get banned from Tumblr for this. But we're going to invent something even better. We want mushroom. The word mushroom has been tainted by I always think of the scene from Lord of the Rings whenever I hear the word mushroom. Mushroom and rotating sign. With wooden box.
Yeah, it works!
Missile pod arm. Now I think time to invent the most important thing for a while. Need to go up to the F's. I believe this is a favorite of Kalen. We have freight train. Rotating sign. And freight train, rotating sign, and wheel. It's skates time.
Yeah, it works!
Rollerfoot. So now I want to go to the station, and it's time to trick out our ride pod. Get Cedric to repair our crap. Never mind. Can I upgrade anything? I can buy another shield kit. Let's go ahead and use that shield kit just right away. Hanzo Steel is our best weapon. Missile pod arm and barrel cannon have their pointers. But I'm going to let the chat decide because it really doesn't matter to me. What body is our robot going to have? We have samurai body. We have wooden box body. And we have milk can body. Clown for life. So I guess you could stick with the clown. The clown is worse than the other ones, but long live the clown. Okay, we can stay a clown for now. We're definitely making roller foot though. Okay. I also definitely want to make the new energy pack, the bucket pack. I need more scraps of metal and more red paint. I just kind of always need metal. Oh, I think we're going to play some money-making game, actually. Because if I do make that samurai body, I'm going to need gold bars. Okay, we have some votes for... I think Milk Can is in the lead now, so I guess we'll make a Milk Can. We can go back to the clown whenever we feel like it. Where's fucking... Parn is in the fucking town. Jesus Christ, Parn. So... I'll go ahead and make the Milk Can body now, and then make sure I can make the energy pack when we can. We should be okay on robot points. So if I want to make a Milk Can body, I just can. Milk Can's pretty good. Oh, the Milk Can and the Clown have the same defense. So it's really just for style. Although, no, the Clown body requires more capacity. See, we're up to 99 there, and with the Milk Can, we're up to 94. So really, the Milk Can is better. We'll rock with the Milk Can for a while. We definitely want some more metal. And I need some red paint. I could have just used the move menu from where I was at, but I forgot. You're where Parn lives. You! I require your red paint. So, the bucket pack. You go up from 120 to 160. And I do think I want to make either machine gun arm or missile pod. And I think if I put it up to a vote, then almost certainly missile pod arm would win. So you have until I get to the train to tell me to not do that and to make the machine gun arm instead. I'm going to eventually end up making both, but yeah, I thought everybody would want the missiles. Yep, we need lots of gunpowder. I also need to make some inventory room. So I think it's time to say goodbye to Clownfoot. It's definitely time to say goodbye to Energy Pack Barrel. I can always make more clown feet. The inventory space is what I need. Which really means I should use some of these. Oh, I can get rid of you too. I can invent drum can body later in the game. Barrel cannon is pretty worthless at this point. Handy stick is a unique item, so I won't sell it, but it's a worthless item. So we have our milk can mech, and we can give it missiles. And one last chat to Cedric, who will repair our robot for us, even though it's fully repaired. And now we return to the dungeon. That's not what I meant to go. I want to go to Starlight Canyon. The gooey stone fell. We're going to get the ending music or more Balance Valley music? Oh, neither.
So you decided to hold a fishing tournament?
Well, with all that's been going on, I think the townspeople have had a lot to worry about. Hopefully a bit of fishing will take their minds off it.
That's our mayor.
Do you think that that guy had an Osakan accent? An Osakan accident? Because Donnie, his son, also talked with an accent. Every 10 days there's a fishing contest. You get prizes for it. Alright, so we want to kill everything on this floor with a robot. Home of Challenge Pissing. That's right, Challenge Pissing. Alright. So Max actually owns the shit out of King Mimics right now, but it's time for missiles!
Get off, you lazy behind.
Look how graceful we roller skate around.
Cake.
So did you know the ride pod is really powerful? So, the roller skate feet are going to be useful for the rest of the game. Because they're fast, maneuverable, easy to control, and also cheap to equip.
Get off, you lazy behind.
And the missile pack has obvious advantages.
Let me at 'em.
I don't think I could program the ride pod that way, V-Priz, as appealing as it would be.
Off, you la-
Here is the map.
I'm gonna get you guys.
Here is the crystal.
Piece of cake.
Ride pod is OP.
Get off, you lazy behind.
Ride pod is OP. Although you would have to invent these items on your own if you didn't have a FAQ or hadn't played the game before. For the ride pod to be really powerful, you have to invent things. So it's the reward for inventing.
Leave it to me.
Okay, I think it's about time we switch to Samurai Arm. Oh, if we go to the menu, we got 60 more hours to enter the fishing contest.
Piece of cake.
So one bad thing about the roller skate feat is we can't kick rocks as the ride pod anymore. Come here, you, Nikki. Very graceful. I like how Max's head just sticks out the top. Let's clown for a while, because they're the same.
Still? I'm beat, I tell you.
Yeah, shut up, Steve. Skating around at the speed of clown. Got nowhere to go, I came from a rainbow.
Piece of cake.
Here's a clown. I sorted him out. Non-stop amulet. That amulet does not stop.
Wait till they get us more than this.
So I imagine we're going to get the fast clear. All monsters defeated. Here's a fun bug. It's going to ask us where to move. Do we want to move Monica to the sphere? The game only checks to see if you're playing as Max, and if you're not playing as Max, it assumes you're playing as Monica. Oh, clown time! I need colors, folks. Red or yellow?
Which shall it be?
Early votes for yellow. Can I get a third vote? Okay, 3 votes for yellow, 2 votes for red.
Very good. Here you are.
We got fire crystals, which are probably actually more useful than the gun is. Time for more golf. Okay, so we want to go down there. And then go across. I kind of want to lob it and put a lot of top spin on it. Oh fuck. If I hadn't sliced it, that would have been perfect. You do have to kill everything first if you want to retry golf or fishing. Physically hits the ground, clips through. I'm probably fucked here. There's the barest amount of hope that I could do this. I'm not really showing off my golf skills today. I used to be really good at this. Okay, I don't want the swan here. I want the turkey, and I just want to get it in line with the. Nope, that didn't work. So we're done here. I needed it to go like one more piece. Which means the next hope we have, when you're in a hopeless situation, occasionally you can get extremely lucky via just putting a big old stinky blast on it, but not really on this map. So we're going to aim around here and tell it to slice. Man, I beat all of the sewer golf off camera, and that is a much harder golf experience. Although I do want to catch a fish here as well. Monica can't fish. She doesn't like it. She thinks they're slimy and gross. How many hours? We're 44 hours to go. We're completely fine. After this, we'll get to do the fishing contest. I need me a big ol' horse. Want me a big ol' horse. What would you need except a big ol' horse to win a fishing contest with your big ol' horse? What if I did this? No bites, huh? Did I forget to put bait on it? Nope, I've got a carrot. Okay. Horse. I don't actually know the advantage of casting out farther. I've always assumed it was good, but really casting out farther might just mean you have to reel in more. It would make sense if to catch different kinds of fish you had to cast different depths, but this game isn't that complicated when it comes to fishing. This game's only kind of complicated when it comes to fishing. Such as the existence of weird river horses that eat carrots. That horse isn't big enough. I need a bigger horse. Which means... into the pool I can't. Well, later, horse. Can I level up my rod any? A lot. Okay. Umadakara small Ronso. I am running out of carrots, and I don't know where to get more. I know I could get some more off random enemies in Chapter 2. Well, if I run out of carrots, then I have to come back and beat this level anyways, so that I can be the golf master. Yeah, you're not good enough. Am I out of carrots? I have one left. Away with ye. Because I believe I need to catch bigger than 62 centimeters for this level. And the only fish I can catch here are gummy, unless I catch a horse. So I just have to get lucky on a horse. This one has some promise. Is this some kind of a joke or Japanese legend? I've never heard of a horsefish before, except in Magic the Gathering. And I guess Greek legend, which is where Magic the Gathering got it. It could just be a weird thing, yeah. Like, this game doesn't have Skyfish in it. It doesn't have Tsuchinoko. Instead it has the rainbow fish and horses. Okay, there's a big one. Oh, that's a big one right there. Alright. Just barely can't level up our rod. Away we go. So we're actually not going to be able to fish on the next level, because a gummy will not nearly be big enough, and we're out of carrots. But we get the dramatic music because this is the end. You know, it doesn't really matter. But it's Monica time. I did say I was going to go to the fishing contest, but I guess I'm doing this first. Here's what I meant about... Watch this. Big scary king mimic. Oh no. Doesn't take much damage from my wrench. If only I could do something. Mimics are weak to lasers. Especially king mimic. So if you want to kill king mimic, use a laser beam. Here is the map. There's a couple different kinds of gun, and some of them are really good against. Oh god, you. There we go. There's several different kinds of gun, and they all have strengths and weaknesses, but really, machine guns are basically always bad. Even if they have the best names of all of the guns. There's a machine gun you can have called Sexy Panther. Monica also not that terrible against king mimics, but she doesn't get to just use her laser beam. But she's better at fighting wizards. Stole another escape powder from the Jargon. That's nice. So yeah, using dark weapons does kind of chew through your health, but it's not that bad. We got the did we get the magic crystal? I don't think so. So there might be monsters down here. So we're getting lots of levels on our Poco Coal, which is nice. Because it has the power of Lyn on its side right now. How many levels has it gotten? 2 or 3? 4! All the way up to +4 now. I could maybe build it up. But I'm not going to worry about it right now. So here's a better way to fight dragons than just spamming magic at it. So sword is pretty good against dragon. Wrench is very bad against dragon. And the magic is pretty good because these are fire dragons. I didn't mean to do that. Oh well. I was trying to use magic there, but the sword came out first. Okay, where's the sphere at? Over there. Okay. I should repair you. Okay, here looks like an easy game of golf. This here golf looks pretty easy. Wait, I need to turn the speed up off. So, I just need to chip it around the corner and then it should be mine. I knew I should have put backspin on it. Oh no! I'm gonna scoof this up again. I just want to kinda lob it. Okay, I'm taking my gimme on this one. Because I want it to lob. I want it to backspin. And now it's the wrong color. But if I do this, when it says 94 meter power shot, why doesn't it go 94 meters? I'm taking my gimme again. Golf is good. Fuck! I was almost a birdie! I'm gonna make a fucking golf hole. I'm gonna get in the hole. You're getting in the hole, little bird. Oh my god. Look what I've done to myself. I might be able to fix this though. If I do... This is the holy number. I have to get it with this now. No! I'm getting the fucking golf ball. I'm getting it. We're doing it. No! Too much backspin! Fuck! That's not gonna be far enough. Oh, also that happened. Okay, we're going off book now. Oh my god, really? Is this what I was supposed to have done the entire time, maybe? Probably not, but I'm just gonna... We're doing bowling this time. That gives me ideas. We're getting in this hole, though. I refuse to lose 4 games of golf in a row. Even though that number is closer to, like, 8 now. I'm actually more closer to 10. Okay. I just want to see what this does. When you arc it like that, it doesn't... The power shot lies to you when you arc it too much. You kind of have to get a feeling for it. I used the wrong putter. So yeah, I don't think now I can win, but I'm gonna try. Why did I put back? If I had forward spin on that instead of backspin, that would have actually fucking done it. Golf good. I'm having fun. That was actually really fun. The backspin is like perfect for most situations. Like if I don't backspin this, it's going to be super dumb. See, watch. We're back into this sitchy dink. That's not nearly good enough. See, now I need to do the swan. And I need to do it so that... Finally! Okay, how many over par am I? How many over par? Kaylin, how many over par am I? You're supposed to be keeping track. And we got a worthless coin. It's not actually worthless because we need one, but we don't need one to make our weapons better. We need one to beat the game. We're 69 over par. Okay. I believe you. And there's no use trying to fish because no gummy could be big enough. Rough rocks. Okay, let's get the fuck out of here. And now we want to leave. Cozy, it's fishing time! Actually, no. Time for fishing is over. It's time for fishing contest. It's 2 a.m. I'm showing up with my fish. Some of them are horses. And I'm gonna win. So there's a lot of things to get in the fishing contest. I need to look at this real quick. We need electric bulletin. How many do we actually need? We need scale. Scale is the one is the only one we actually need. The rest are like fluff. We needed that. Okay, let's talk to some people. Caught himself a whopper. Well, that's not a fish, that's candy. Okay, your girlfriend knew you were stubborn. You caught one of these things, and one of these things. You eat these things? That's gross, lady. Here's one. Blowing gate. Not important. Okay, let's weigh some fish. In each contest, you can weigh up to 10 fish, and if you weigh 3 or more, you get to total up. Enter the contest with fish you've already weighed and select total up. Your final score will be the combined weight of your 3 best fish. Mm-hmm. Okay. I want to do my gobblers. Not you. Oh, maybe it is you. You're the big ones. So let's weigh more fish. My gobblers are the big ones, but let's try this guy. Weigh my horse. Oh wow, this thing's even heavier, I think. So everyone is, I don't know if I actually win this time or not. Oh, you're not very good at all. Alright, mash on quit. We're gonna do this, by the way. We'll wish a fish that has your zip code. Okay, you're not that big. I know I had some pretty big gobblers here. Oh, you're Zipcod. Yeah, that'd have been a good one. That one was 69. Okay, we're gonna weigh my gobbler and then we're gonna weigh in. This gobbler sucks. That gobbler was super long, but not very heavy. Like the opposite of a chode. Okay. So our best ones are 4634, 4268, and 4152. Let's see if we place. Oh, we got second. Who beat us? Bruno, you fuck! We got 3 wind crystals, everybody. We can buy those for like 200 gills apiece. We didn't do good enough. Let's see, what do I want to do next? Let's finish Starlight Canyon. I still feel like playing. Is the grand prize important? I don't remember what it is, so probably not.
So this is the lighthouse.
Okay, so there's a missable photo coming up. And it switched me back to fucking Max for some reason. Lighthouse. So we gotta use our time turner. Dumbledore only gave us one of these, so we gotta make it count.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Gobble gobble! One of us! One of us! That's what I have to say. Everybody at home, try to keep track of when this could be useful in the future. A time turner, if we could go buy another one.
This moon crystal may be lighting up the ocean here, now, but one day it'll be bright enough to illuminate the whole planet.
Do you know what global warming is, Lynn? I want the sea to engulf the earth.
Really? How do you know?
You could call it a hunch.
You know everything, don't you, Master?
Master, what's that?
Who's ready for the coolest guy to ever fly? That's right, it's not Dracula, it's Dr. Jamming!
So, that's the moon crystal, eh?
Yes.
I love Dr. Jamming, he just sounds like a normal fucking guy.
A stone that shows you the future. Even though all there is to see in the future is darkness and despair.
Alucard?
What shall I do? Destroy it. Those are Emperor Griffin's orders. Yes, sir.
Well, Scarf, time to die. Okay, Lynn, no matter what happens, don't touch your past self. If you do, you'll both explode into a goop pile. I learned that from Jean-Claude Van Damme.
You wait here. Max, let's go.
Okay.
Yeah, don't touch. Do not come in contact. Or else you'll become a jelly bomber. Hey, the elevator still works. Never use an elevator in the emergency, Princess. Or
What's
Max.
going on? Who are you?
We'll explain later. That's Gaspard! How did he get here?
Watch out! The lighthouse is on fire!
It's on fire, even though it's made of stone.
It's all right, Lynn. You wait here.
Where are you going?
This music's really good, by the way.
To use the crystal.
It's kind of Pokemon Gen 3.
Master!
Maybe I'm just thinking that because of the trumpets. Wizard jump activate. Okay, can we kill Alucard Gaspard? Princess jump, activate!
Well, well. A visitor, eh? Hey, Jamming, why don't you head inside?
No, Dr. Jamming is great. I love him. No, he teleported.
Gaspard! Remember me? It's Monica. Monica Raybrant.
Mmm.
Raybrant. Yes, you must be King Raybrant's girl. My. Imagine that. Running into a princess in a place like this.
I don't really like this voice actor that much. He's not leaning into the role that hard.
You tore my kingdom to bits, and you murdered my father. Now you're going to pay.
Murdered? Oh, now that hurts. Your father and I fought fairly. He simply wasn't good enough to beat me.
In a fair fight, my father never would have lost to the likes of you.
Mankind ill needs a Dracula such as you.
Then, why don't you just try me for yourself?
Enough talk! Have at ye!
Gaspard! Fire!
Good job, Lynn! I know why you and Max get along. Ah! Fire!
Head towards the center!
Fire! Bad! So Max and Lynn are getting attacked by sentient fire, and Monica has to fight Dracula. This part was in the opening, in the attract mode. So because we're Monica, we can't take pictures of Gaspard. When he jumps, you lose lock on. Just letting him show off some of his moves. Okay. Enough talk. Oh, shit. Gonna have to cheat and use some bread. Up. Protect Lynn from the approaching evil flame. But first, I have to take a picture of that ship. So our gun doesn't work apparently, so you have to chop them up. Max gets the short end of the stick in this fight, because you just have to hold on. I have to clear out my delete all useless photos, please. He just hits fire with Monica gets to fight a really cool boss fight, but Max just has to beat back fire with a wrench. I want to try magic on him. Pretty good. If we get the combo stun on him, then it's easy to damage him. Otherwise, getting greedy gets you hit. Lynn is out standing by the doors, reliving one of her most traumatic experiences because we needed her to bring us here. Not because of her, but because we needed her boyfriend dead. Master Crestman. I'm glad they let us know that these flames are evil. I'd be bad fighting a morally ambiguous flame. Style on ya. Just gotta make my chair squeak some. My square cheek some.
Well done. Your skills surpass even your father's.
My father did not have an ancient blade.
Accept it. You lost.
Kill him. Spill his blood. Oh, what if they were neoliberal flames? Yeah. That makes me feel better. We thought about it, and being not on fire and being on fire are both bad. So we're going to be in the middle. We're going to be kind of on fire and call that correct.
Crystal. What should I do? Blasted wizard.
How many times have you ever thought of that in your life?
Annihilate that lighthouse. Yes, sir.
Send in the clowns! You said there'd be clowns? Send in the clowns! There they go. We're shooting clowns at you out of our clown cannon. Yeah, let's compromise. You can burn down half the lighthouse.
Crest!
Oh, my sweater's on fire. And there's no wizard at the wheel. The skyline's on fire with 1,000 burning airships.
It's no good. The ship's going down. Get us out of here.
Dramatic flip.
Master, don't leave me.
Lynn, you're not hurt.
No, Master, but you can't die.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm ready. See, the thing is, he wasn't dying from...
You're going to be a sage.
He
You still have a lot of training left.
he was a three pack a day smoker. He saw this coming.
Lynn, you do it. Please, fulfill my dream.
No, I can't. Not without you. I know you can. You will. You'll be a sage. Saving people just by being there. That's the kind of sage you want to be, right?
Yes, rub the dying man's face against your face.
That would be nice, wouldn't it?
Master. Master. No!
How is that on fire? It's made of stone. Has it got wooden beam? Okay, now the fire's gone. Okay. The fire, realizing that it couldn't burn stone,
Master,
ceased to burn.
can you see? The stars are beautiful. I wonder what kind of sage you wanted to be. To me, you already were one. For ages and ages, you were a sage from way back when. I was saved just by having you with me.
So this is modern Lynn, who is now cradling the corpse. I assume after past Lynn
But I'm sure you didn't want to be a sage.
inhaled the toxin and became
Master,
comatose. The toxin that was a evil
if you're watching,
Pokemon.
I'll show you. I'll be the legendary sage you've always dreamed of becoming.
So this game deals with causality loops in a weird way, because we've just participated in a zero-sum causality loop. Us going into the past to save Crest didn't happen, or it happened but didn't change the outcome because it had already happened. Using the time turner, when we traveled back, we went to the... Oh, is the lighthouse okay now? You're right. Fuck. Shit. I wanted it to the game to have both open and closed causality loops, because I would actually like that.
We couldn't.
Yeah, Bill and Ted style, where...
I guess not.
You're wrong.
What do you mean?
The future changed, all right. Now I'm going to be a sage. I promised Master Crest. And I think I'll rescue him when I become a sage myself.
Look at the shadows. They're very goofy looking.
Monica? Max? Thank you.
You couldn't tell on a 4x3 TV in 2002,
I'll
but...
never forget you. Good luck in your battle against the evil.
Evil!
You bet.
Take care of yourself, Lynn.
Okay. I have to look. Is it destroyed? By gum, it's not. Can we enter it? Nope. Barred. It still sounds like it's on fire, but that could just be the torches. Okay. Well, let's go to the future. So let's download our gooey stones that we found. I don't actually know how many that is. Oh, we're at a Hyundai. We got them all. But I do... A feeble tree is just this kind of tree. So we go to the future. And Lynn isn't in our party anymore. Yeah, good night, Booker. I'm just wrapping up here. We have to look at this old lady.
Madam Crest.
It's them? I'd almost given up waiting. You've been a long time coming.
Huh?
been waiting for you to come. You see, I've become a sage just like I promised.
Don't tell me. Lynn?
You got old?
No way!
What do you mean? How rude! I am Lynn.
What?
So you made it. You became a legendary sage.
Yes, that's right. But I took on my teacher's name.
I see.
There's no need to explain why you're here. I've got a fair idea already. Because I've lived my time straight through, unlike you. So, shall we find out about Griffin then?
Yes, that'd be great, Lynn.
When we got into the future, we get to stay young, so we didn't know this would happen to you.
Don't address me like that. You must call me Crest, the Great Sage.
Yeah, sure. Sorry.
So let's use this magic rock. We're gonna make all these rabbit people worship it. And from their souls I shall gather their power. I saw tiny chests in the cutscene. I think we're free to take all of the tiny chests except one. It has an emerald in it, if I remember correctly.
Griffin is 10,000 years in the past now.
10,000 years?
10,000 years.
That's right. It seems that he's sending an unthinkably powerful consciousness from that time to ours, all by his own doing. The servants of Griffin in our time are those who are in sympathy with this consciousness.
So they're all being controlled?
They're acting of their own free will. They're evil from the beginning, just like Griffin himself.
We're going to learn that Griffin was not evil from the beginning.
In other words, they've sold their souls to the darkness. Griffin is using those people and trying to destroy the world.
What does he plan on getting out of that?
Who knows? But I believe the only way to stop him is to go to his time and destroy him there.
Go back 10,000 years?
That's right.
But how can we go 10,000 years in the past?
Yeah, our dumb amulets only go back and forth 100 years.
Your Atlamelia can only travel 100 years at best.
100 years.
Those stones were never intended for this kind of thing.
So what can we do?
A 10,000-year leap through time. I don't even know if it's possible. But if it could be done.
Go on.
Those from the Luna Lab would be the ones that could do it.
The Luna Lab.
Luna Lab?
We are going to abandon magic and go to science for our solutions.
Luna Lab is short for Lunatic Wisdom Laboratory. It used to be the largest research facility in the world. It was on the Venicchio coast.
Was? You mean that it's vanished now too?
Yes.
So, the Venicchio coast is next.
So, that settles it. You'd better get going.
Thank you, Crest the Great Sage.
See you, Lynn.
So we have one more thing to do.
My master.
I love this though. I love this part so fucking much. Oh, I love this Jesus picture of his fucking crest. Yes! I'm tweeting this. Because it's too good. Mufasa!
Lynn was a sage.
Oh god, we're gonna have Max talk about his mom again.
I'm sure Crest had become a star and was looking down on Lynn from above.
Oh god, somebody found the Vaporwave Dark Souls tweet again, so my mentions are full.
Crest would always be the one true sage. Forever.
I can see that tiny chests. I can see 2 of them up there. Motherfucker.
Great, you're just in time. We're ready to go again. Just let me know when you're all set to go.
Not yet, Paul Eiding. I must return to the future. Because I want to get the bonus weapon we get, and also collect all the tiny chests that we're able to. And then I'll be calling it a stream. So, we 100%ed the Georama, the GUI Rama. So we get a present.
It looks like Starlight Temple has been completely restored. And it's all thanks to you two. Please, take this.
You get a pretty good sword. The Serpent Slicer. This sword was important in Dark Cloud 1.
Thank you, great sage.
In this game, it's just kind of pretty good.
Oh, very good.
Plus, I want to take a picture of the Moon Crystal. Do you pose, Crest? Nope, Crest doesn't pose. So, let me bring up my... my picture of what chests I can take. $17. So the one by the pillar on Starlight Weapons. Everyone else we can take. So we get Ayu. We get Ayu. Which one is this? I don't even know where I am right now. I think this is... If I can see the time gate, I know where I am at. Yeah, so this is Starlight items. So, Starlight items. There was one here and here. And there'll be one here in the future. So if I go over here to Starlight Weapons... there'll be one by this pillar that we do not collect. Do not touch. That one is the cursed one that will glitch your save game. Or it won't glitch your save game, but will glitch a future chest from spawning. And then we go over to the Time Gate platform, and there's a new one here. Got another fruit. I think we got all the other ones here. Then there were two in the center in the original, but we got them already. But if we go up... Okay, we should have them all now, because there are 4 more chests that will spawn. In Chapter 6. We're moving on to Chapter 4. So there were 2. So let's take a look at our haul. I don't like that they're not even. And it makes me feel like I've missed one somewhere, but I'll find it if I've missed it off camera. Because for now, we've been going entirely too long. So I'm going to call it a stream. Thanks everybody for showing up for Late Night Dark Cloud 2. The chess system isn't normally spiteful, it's just that this chapter is glitched. The rest of it isn't as bad. So, we're going to call it a stream. Thanks everybody for joining. And we're going to go over to this save point over here. We're going to save there. But before I save, I advise you not to watch it. But I'm going to do my weapon synthesis that I did at the beginning. So, turn off your recording now. I'm going to do scale on this one, and I want to put ABS does not have poison. It's going to get poison and stop. Okay. Okay, I think that's basically all I need to do. As I could also begin dumping these into things. Also, away with ye. Okay, that's gonna be it for now. Good night, everybody.